What up? This your boy Young Gun. This is the Gray Area Media. Welcome everybody. You might have known me from Midwest Savages. Been in the game for quite a few years now. Been away for a while, but get back into it. Just got done first time in the studio in quite a long time, and we got everything together. Working hard. That being said, just dropped some tracks, and we got a new group. It's called The Union. That being said, we're trying to represent for hardworking people, putting on for the people that put on for their family, and work hard. That's our whole movement. Of course, we still back to the basic music, but the Union is definitely states. Me and my brother were two hardworking people, putting in 50 to 60 hours a week and still managing to do this music thing. I want to welcome you guys and stay tuned. We got music coming ASAP. Follow the guide. Boy Young Gun will be The Union. Man, it's kind of weird how the whole process started. And my brother has been supporting me for a long time now, and I always talk about, hey, throw me in the booth. But to finally sit down and write some songs out, and to see like the magic that came from it, as far as vibing, being on the same topic, being in the same pretty much pair of shoes, just a different size, is it's been amazing to see like what the outcome has been. Starting with a couple of simple beats to turn it into I feel like we have something in the making, and be back in the booth and to be with Ray and the fam and everybody. I mean, obviously a pleasure. They held me down for multiple years, and then Apollo coming in. I mean, they've shown nothing but love, and so I don't know. The whole union aspect of it. We came together and obviously want to make something that means something. We're just not putting out any old crazy ass rap that you hear nowadays. I mean, every song that we got has a meaning to it. For both of us to have a family and working crazy hours, both of us working with our hands and having to trade, that's where the whole union came about. And then even like with the logo, you got the two hands, one holding the wrench, which we both work with every day, and one holding the mic, which obviously we both have a passion for and love for.
That black on black truck. I turn my music way up, the speakers bump. Just got fresh, I'm about to hit the streets and see what's up. It's about to be a night, I'm in the clouds, the sun is up. Just picture me rolling as I'm zoning and stoning. Homies calling my phone in, ask me what I am holding. Told me come through cause we be blowing. We got the purse by the Ozen, but don't come unless you're spitting and flowing. Drop the beat, I be going. Now that summer's approaching, I got this music I'm holding. About to drop a record, I'm hoping the people love they promoting. Cause I promise my team I'll make sure I keep this bold up. We stay in the flow and just spark one up for my brother, cause I be holding. Got the crowd, they was shouting R.I.P. The shit was slapping. People showing love and they ain't even know what happened. Only a stupid in the ocean know that I had stopped rapping.
On Friday night, I've worked my 55. I take a shower about hour, then the night is mine. I fill my box to the top with that yummy yum. In my zone, that's my brother Young Gun. He said, do you wanna go? And I'm down to ride. He said, just bring the dro. I'm not the why we doing boats at the light in this black on black truck. Extreme tent at 5. You can't see we geeked up. Do a lap around the circle. Seem we hurdle through the cars. But we're clean, or so it seems. We're never seen behind bars. Now it seems we take the scene because our team is hard. Entrepreneurs, connoisseurs, sipping brandy and cigars. Exquisite taste, so we waste no new time on these new rappers. It's clear the future's the past. You should listen to these crackers. Follow Apollo, better invest in a track. You're left in confusion. This is the Union, and we're the lyrical masters.
So really, what it was all about is pretty much me and Gunn have known each other for a long time. Had like a mutual brother, almost from another mother, and obviously knew what each other was on the whole time. During the trials and tribulations of our life, we always stayed with our family and didn't act childish and didn't, you know what I mean? Like, we were always on the grind. So after my brother passed away, it was kind of like a new opening for us. You know what I mean? We saw each other in a different way, kind of, and obviously it took us longer to come together, but it took us that time to figure out what each one of us were about, and to know that, you know what I mean, we had that in common. So after that's what it was, and after we both, I mean, really started to decide to write music after that, I mean, we just got together, and I mean, it's been history. I mean,
Yep. Been working hard, definitely. I mean, to have the pleasure to have someone that can relate exactly where you're coming from, you know, and can produce the same ideas that you do and have the same goals. You know, I mean, I've been on the same tip, you know, since I started as a young kid. You know, I'm here to make good music. You know, I'm not really tripping on a deal or, you know, getting famous. To have those people come up and be like, hey, I can relate where you're coming from in life is I mean, that's it for me. That's the 100,000 fans, $100 million contract, whatever you want to call it. Like, I'm cool with that, you know. And to be able to find somebody that is lyrically amazing, and, you know, the fact that he can, you know, relate to where I'm coming from, and we're on the same tip in life. I mean, it helps out a lot. You know what I mean? Not to mention, you know, we've been, I mean, like you said, brothers from another mother for multiple years now, you know, and to know that we live a house diagonal across the street from one another, and everybody's vibes, and, you know, and I mean, at the end of the day, it's fam, and, you know, I mean, it's always a pleasure to, you know, keep fam, you know, close aside, and be able to, you know, go into business and, you know, and maybe try to make something out of this. But we got a long road ahead of us, but I think we're both willing to take the challenge on full force, give it 175, 180, 225, 250% every time, whether it's writing music or, you know, being in the studio, or even, you know, just going over material or what each other opinions are. You know, it's not every day people get blessed like that. So I mean, my behalf, you know, to have somebody sit next to me that is, you know, willing to, you know, go down this road, and, you know, we're gonna make it together is, it's very cool. You know, I'm excited for you guys to hear what we got in store. You know, we're definitely putting on for the mamas and daddies that, you know, put in 40, 50, 60 hours a week to just, you know, be able to not only put food on the table for the family, but have the kids, you know, have the lavish things in life, you know. And I mean, we both came from the same background, not a lot of money growing up, had to grind and, you know, and live the struggle 90% of, you know, life. I think is the reason why we're in the position that we are today, you know. And I don't know, it's, you know, definitely stay tuned. We are the Union, your boy Young Gun, Follow the Guy.
Yeah,
we're back to the basics music, and we look forward to hearing from you guys, and be on the look for the music. It's coming ASAP. It's the road back to the show.
The Union.